pretty much just trying to kite out all the pressure that was being thrown his way. But we are going to be taking a quick replay here for game number 1 here. Powered by Thunder Robot. We have a runner here with a crazy 2-1-1 onto TE Star into the last and final parry there onto TE Star. That was a beautiful showcase in there for himself. And now WBG Spider in the realm of Yang catches the Scare Rush, overholds, goes for the jump LMB, doesn't collect, but now goes for the parry. AIS trying to stay up. Clint comes in for both players. Spider now can be able to invest the Alco's ultimate, catches the leap into the LMB finisher there. Now a nice little headshot there for Wufong. Does not cleanse in that situation. Tries to stay up, and T2-5 here with a nice 2-piece combo there for Popeyes. Picking up the eliminations here in the zone, getting it for free there. And now XY against Spider and Realm of Yang, and does manage to stay up here, does catch here, it does get the reset off of this, I believe. There goes the Scare Rush, throws it down. The ultimate once again here for the extension. The R&B Minx, that was clean. I've never actually seen it that way, where after grapple bump, you get the R&B Minx into the V2. Now Mike picking up the elimination there, or the V1, sorry. Picks the elimination in the last and final moments of the game. The V2 there from Fong onto XY, but XY picks up both of these kills right here, up to 4, to the last and final hit there onto Mike. And that was a massive game there for the rookie. XY is going to be our MVP here for game number. Crazy way to get that MVP for himself. But now we have a quick little replay here for game number 2. Surveyo, take it away.
Yep. Clips and highlights brought to you by Thunder Robot, born for gaming, gamers unite. Yeah, Mike himself getting this parry, it was massive. And that forced out XY to position where he's like, well, I was going to have the tech chase, can't do it. Once you look for that Scare Rush, Mike was looking for the jump LMB, jump horizontal. Now, Spider gets his kills against Fong. We didn't see this. This was the round 1 fight. That's an absolute execution there. And Mike looks again for his own Oryx Sword to be placed out for the flash, and he finds the elimination. He's looking to try to anticipate every single one of these Justina dashes, and he uses Oryx Sword defensively. Doesn't work out, but then again, all of a sudden, he looks for the R&Bs, and the jump LMB was all he needed. He laughed it off. He's like, easy. And then everything comes out here where he gets caught by for the Keelan slashes, and the things get a little bit more detrimental. But then he finds a lineup. He looks for the Keelan guard, the Keelan Immortality guard to come out here, and he finds it. Wufong gets eliminated as a result. AES in his fight against Fong here, though, we saw how easy that kind of cleanup came through. Even with the Justina ultimate to come out there, still had enough time, and he found AES for the second time outside of the Roman Yang instead of the like that White Tiger's prowess proc. Final seconds of the match. Once we saw that final elimination here from the Keelan ultimate coming through from Fong, we saw that the elimination actually didn't even go through. No one just died out. That was it. It was like, oh well, I guess we're all tied.
I can't believe he didn't die there. That was like
1 HP. Not even
that's
like that was a sneeze.
Something like this, but we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. We do have the highlights earlier from these matches. Mike here on this opinion. This was from game number 1. TE Star there with the army focus does not connect. The 1, 2, 3 there off the stamina strike elimination there from Mike. And now Mike, last final moments there with a grapple LMB onto Arana to secure that kill. Got a nice little Royale here for OUGs. Mike cross LMB for extra damage. This was the start of game number 2 here. Army focus on in, jump LMB. That was a crazy jump LMB. He catches him off the ledge there. Weaves the army focus there from the long sword. Another one back to back with a massive pair there onto XY. Forces out the F, and now quickly gets elimination right after with another jump LMB off the ledges. And hey, that's nice. I didn't know that was a strat like that.
Yeah, forcing everyone in their spot out of their comfort zone. That's what Liam can do, right? We force them into a spot where they get caught in the bind, and that's the setup that Mike looks for, especially for kill confirmations. For everything coming through here, Mike, right, looks towards the Justina, has to know, okay, where do I use my ultimate here? I used it first offensively. Now he's looking towards the dash, is counting it out here. He uses it when the point comes through, when they're in point blank range, but all he needed to do is just a little bit of chip damage, and that's where he took the opportunity here, especially against Keelans, right? Keelans who can just go back and forth. Capturing him out is probably the best feeling in the world right there, all right? But then once you catch the elimination point after the Keelan Immortality guard, that's all you're going to need to look for in trying to get the elimination, or for it to get stolen out from under your nose. And that's exactly what First is trying to look for and trying to doing. And remember, this is before the first, this is for the eliminations that come out here for 5. Once versus elimination, 60 minutes of no eliminations for Mike, right? Like, this is the close position here where Mike's like, let me get this dual blades real quick. And that was his 3rd gold weapon to be in his inventory. Ballista shots coming through here, as we always see, coming through. Born for gaming, gamers united. This is going to be the setup where in the Sunvale dwelling, 225 found Star, and then everyone in the lobby is matched up here. That terrain manipulation worked in Star's favor as he's able to get that 1, 2, 3. And that's a pistol shot that TG5 was able to find in the parry against AIS, and Jishan going ahead and snagging out that Soul Bloom. But then Fong gets himself in aggression, this mode with the Matari, getting himself a free army blue focus in that last hit confirmation, labeling him to get the kill. And Wufong, man, I don't even have words to say. This man is on death's door duty.
Yeah, I mean, this was a clean Roma Yang there from Wu Fong. That PSGQ's verse against TE Star and the Roma Yang catches the grapple bomb to the LMB focus there off the aerial grapple, and now to the LMB jump, LMB finisher there for verse. Wu Fong against Mike this time around. Eats up the damage off the RMB focus ×2 for the elimination off the F2 alone. Has the F to stay safe for the time being, but sends it and gets the elimination there onto Mike. And now the last and final moments of the game, TT25 slaying out those Keelan slashes there off the ultimate of V2 in the back end. I can't believe we ain't see the Conjure there.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie. I was just waiting for it. I was waiting for it. But needless to say, KLA TT25, you are gonna be able to go ahead and take a quick look at the highlights previously here. This time around, I got WBG Spider. And Spider, I mean, Spider's still on the top of the pyramid as well. And Spider has a good chance of taking this BIWEEK3 3 home as well, Severio.
Yeah, and this is into that first round play, guys. So this is where we saw Fedora the first time around. Spider having Akko's game for game one, kind of threw out players in there with their vicinity of what the choice picks would have been, I should say. But he takes into Romy Yang, since the first Romy Yang, he has a full set of gear, right? Purple arm, purple Hong sword. Make sure he can look for the kiting opportunities from AIS, F2 roar to try to look for the stagger. But then look at the positioning. Scare rushing straight up, charging RMB, looking for the bait out for a jump LMB, looking for staggers as the rollout's coming out from AS. That's anticipated. He knows it's going to come out here. Clink number one now forces them to be in forced close quarters combat, giving him full opportunity to burn out energy and then giving himself enough time to look for the aggression. Star, on the other hand, up against Spider, right? Looking to lock down the scare rush. Look at this chance. The F2 comes out with that poison splash. Was exactly what kind of killed him out. That sustain from the Sobel was not guaranteed to be at its full value. And then finding out Fong, and then seeing Fong again and the Romy Yang for number two. And then round two, he took his chance against AIS. And AIS takes every single Romy Yang that he can kind of muster in going through. We've seen this. You know how Mike goes into frame one the moment he gets it. Now you're going to see Fong taking his chances here as AIS is on the upset end, because he is the one who ended up losing this. The soul break was confirmed there for the Crash LMB. And I may mention this. Once you see the Justina cast and they're that low, you get a confirmation. And DRG said 2-0, and he went ahead and knocked it out of the park.
Wow. And now, oh, you know, Fong, though, he has his phone number. He has him. He be catching him, but a little bit of a replay here for game number 4. Powered by Thunder Robot. We have T225 against OUG's Mike. Big damage here on him. Catches the scare rush damage until enemy Prio off of that as well. XY here with a Temi whiffs there onto Verge. Goes to the LMB uppercut into the re-wisp into the musket shot ×2. LMB Prio once again. The Tesla ultimate there from Fong for the third party here. Goes inside the sandstorm with the elimination onto XY. It's the RB damage focus to the LMB follow-up here off the purple halberds. It's lots of damage to the RB minx there for the elimination onto XY. And this is what Severio was talking about, I believe. No, this is not where Spider gets eliminated, but this was the crazy two-piecer there from TT25.
Yeah, and Star taking his Romy Yang up against Mike. This is nasty. Pebble Sword Swap is an immediate kill selection there. Mike is like, bro, I just got caught. Gotta be kidding me. And now everything comes down where Mike deletes Spider with the Keelan slashes. The Mortality Guard, infinite slashes, folks, for 1 point of release, since he just spams that out, even at the last possible second. He almost got caught by a pistol shot. He still gets eliminated, though, as Rana find it. And the Scare Rush from Rana right there anticipates it, gets the uppercut again, and jump LMB to the R&B and eliminating him from the lobby. 5 eliminations for Shaw, though. Close quarters combat. Gets himself against Shushang. Remember, no combo breaker, and plus he was an ult, so it's going to be nothing for him to stand upon with his own 2 feet. With the MVP, Liam, you know, comfort pick. But we're popping off. My man got me out. Well, we're gonna have some clips of highlights brought to you by Thunder Robot, Born for Gaming, Gamers United, C8. Take it away.
T225 with a massive scare rush down to Fong for the elimination. Wu Fong here with double TP R&B focuses. No parry there for AIS. Now GG Shaw. Massive R&B there onto XY into the LB follow up. Even though he got caught up there with the carousel in the hut, T225 here managed to stay up against Wu Fong. I mean, triple 2-on-1s there from the blue nunchucks was not enough. Manages to uppercut there because it's soft true, and Wu Fong went for double LMBs, and he is going to pay the price for it as we see it here. He is going to be eliminated there off for that. And now WBG Spider and Keelan Ultimate picks elimination onto T225. Wu Fong third partying here, and I believe this is where it happened. I think this is where it happened right here, Severio. Oh no, it's not here. We got to see the double R&Bs. No double R&Bs. But XY. Yeah.
If we see that coming out here, diabolical. We won't see the staff infinite, the generic swap, but we'll see that. All right, there it is. It's gonna happen. It happens. Okay, then there's the R&B, and then there's the right there. Wu Fong goes down. My man slammed the table. Like I said, now it comes down to Shang. These last hit confirmations. This is all he needs to get first place. Last hit R&B is coming from the pistol shot, and he catches it. And that's going to be the case scenario where AIS comes through for Team JL to represent, and another Liam MVP. Would you believe what I said?
All right, that is so close. We have a replay here, powered by Thunder Robot. Gamers United, like Severio says. Take it away, my boy.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3s. We released those from Mike. He's taking these purple fist blades to the end game. This is exactly what happened. And then he took Shang out for a ride here. He was using fist blades as well. And he took him down for the crouch LMBs and looks for the 1-2s and the 3s, and he gets himself upgraded later on for the purple fist blades. Now, Spider, nice parry coming through here. Horizontal coming out in the charge up. The release of the nunchucks are really close. Yo, this is the closest fight we saw.
This was
because
insane.
Considering that Spider was constantly champ, he ripped it all. He double dashed forward. He went for the double RMBs, and he got the elimination. Next part, like, I am flabbergasted.
Wow.
Now, Spider go up against T225 over by the Tri-Fit Junction, putting himself into the corner, finding that freeze, looking for neutral, boom, LMB, and there's the ACCA into the Grapple Bump, Blue Focus, release. And that's elimination 3 for Spider. That was huge because that allowed Spider just get closer and closer to her match point. AAS getting eliminated here from Fong, who got a massive kill over at Jade Pond. Into the second round, Yang, though, XY getting caught through here with Mike actually up against Verse. It's the 1, 2, 3 again and again.
Wow.
We get seen back and forth here, see it.
That was a lot of damage. And look at that damage off the gold dual blades with Cavalry Bloom. It's just so much. And another big damage there from Arano off the R&B focus. And this was a last and 1v1 of game number 6. Arano with some nice showcasing here from the Tessa. Little love tap into the focus attack there off the Tessa enchantment. But doesn't even matter. OUG's Mike had a crazy run into that. 7 eliminations on the board off of this game alone. Already. I mean, they have to have like no points on the board top 4 for him to try to take it home. But here we go. Quick little replay. As Severio wanted to say, Gamers United powered by Thunderbot here for the replay. We got Wufong with an early elimination there. And this was Spider here catching the pyro, nearly giving the triple jump LMB or the quad jump LMB for the elimination onto Fong. Doesn't manage to do so, but still with the final jump LMB there for the elimination, FPSDQ's Verse and the Roma Yang against T225 with hold there to avoid getting clipped off of it. Now overhold to the ship parry there for the elimination onto T225. OUG's Mike against Chuzong here in this Roma Yang catches the leap into the V2. I believe goes for the 1-2. No, that was all that he needed there for the kill. Spider here with a massive ultimate here off the Temi to the Whisk, to the follow-up lunge here, to the extension there off the Whisk there for the extra damage off the R&B focus into the cannon shot finisher, which was disgusting. And Spider with a crazy scare rush there onto Fong. That was disgusting as well. We got XY there with a Phoenix Blast controlling the zone. Arano playing the high ground here into the freeze. Doesn't get the freeze this time around. The Liam F there doesn't even catch it into the R&B wind gust ×2 for the elimination there for Arano, which wasn't even enough there because XY is going to be our MVP here for game number 7. He is going to be taking it home here with the Liam. Not a surprise.
A lot of Liam Yangs, but we're gonna go over game mates. From the realm of the replays, brought to you by Thunder Robot, born for gaming, as it's being presented. And this was one of the first eliminations we see, as T225 was the first one to go down.
R&B to LMB. My fault. Crazy ultimate there for the Liam there for T225 for the elimination. Now XY against Spider in the Roma Yang clinks here, and I believe he sends an aerial R&B out of nowhere. I'm not sure why he did this right here. The F called in while it was still up, gets the damage and tries to send another one, and that was just a free elimination there for Spider. Now the second Roma Yang there for WBG Spider against OUG's Mike. Hottie ultimate live here for Mike. Spider though, it's full capitalization. Oh my god, catches the double there for the extra damage into the last and final slash there. And that right there is what put the pressure onto Mike. Losing that Roma Yang, had to try to cleanse, and here it is. T225 with the aggression there. I know, man. So frustrating. And Spider here with the jump LMBs there for